Hello guys, welcome to the Trader Nixon channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share this video. And in this video, I show you the secret strategy of a millionaire forex trader, cuebanks. Let's go, boom.
This right here is UJ. We actually, hit I think both of our TPs on this pair. Actually, we had a fib from point A to point B right here, boom. We had that pullback portion that we were actually analyzing from a lower time frame analysis. We had a point of resistance that we could pretty much draw right here. Okay, and we took advantage of that on like the lower time frame when it did actually spike back down and came closer to 38.2%. But at the end of the day, we seen the projection.
So, if you're a smart trader, I say of late, I'm very smart. I know myself. And when I watch these people in the limelight when it comes to trading and finance, sometimes I don't even pay for mentorship. I don't pay. Why? Because I'm very smart, so I can capture some of the things they are doing and say, okay, this is what they do. So I don't really want to waste my money to purchase. It's very good when you get mentorship. But when you're smart enough, there are some mentorship you don't even get because you're smart. So from the look of things, you see a UJ, USD chart. I can see USD chart here. And then the strategy is he's using trend line and he's using, how do you call it? A Fibonacci. He's using some key zones. All right. So he's using zones to mark his resistance and then support levels. He's using moving averages and he's using trend line. So it's just basic. I can count maybe 4 confluences now. Zones, how do you call it? Moving averages, trend line. Then we have Fibonacci retracement tool. Alright, so let's continue and see what else.
What it was trying to actually show us. From there, we had our negative 27 hit first right here, boom, and then it actually continued up like how I actually projected based off of the momentum still being strong for that trend, going all the way up. Based on the overall fib.
So in the first video we saw that he was using these tools that I mentioned earlier. So he's just marking his zones like you are marking your zones, or maybe you might not be marking your zones. So if you want to catch the, how do you call it, the strategy of Q, you have to first of all, let me push it to that side, you have to first of all mark zones, key zones or key levels, areas of, of value in the market. You mark them out and then you pay attention to these areas. That's what he does. And then he also uses the Fibonacci tool to kind of take it from the recent low to the recent high to see the probable, high probable retracement in the market so that he can take his trades from there. So when maybe you mark it, your fib from a particular low to a particular high in the market to anticipate the pullback in the market, then he will be looking at I'm sure he's marked up at 61.8, 50%, 38.2. He's have another marked up at 23.6. But I don't think he's going to pay attention to the 23.6, but he's going to pay attention to either 50% and then 61.8%. And then maybe the 78.6% retracement. So whenever he sees market retrace to those zones, I think he will be looking for either bullish sense, that is if he's anticipating a bullish impulse movement, or a bearish sense of confirmation when he's anticipating a bearish impulse movement, that is in a downtrend. So basically that's how he's using the Fibonacci tools. And then he's have a trend line. Everybody knows trend line. If you are watching this video right now, you know trend line. You know how to mark your trend lines. So from point 1 to point 2 is a line. Point 1, 2, 3. Now we have a trend line following the trend. So I think that's what he's also doing. He's having the trend line down there. I don't know whether you can see the trend line, but there's a trend line here, and then the fib out there, and the zones. So like I told you earlier, he marked up some zones with this sea blue color of a zone. Then we saw him marking up a particular zone with this red rectangle on the other side of the video. So he kind of pay attention to those kind of areas in the market. So let's quickly
And then it
continue.
actually continued up like how I actually projected based off of the moment.
Guys, before we continue, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. If you like the content that I'm bringing out, it's if it is helpful to you, let me know by just subscribing or by liking or by commenting. Positive comments, bro. Positive. You can bring out a negative comment, I don't care, but positive.
Momentum still being strong for that trend. Going.
So let's
And we're
go.
already there. Well, pretty much. We are like we already hit our first TP at negative 27%. Our TP2 is right there. Only how many pips away is this?
So basically, we see the same thing. We see trend lines, we see moving averages, and we see. So the moving averages. I don't know much about indicators. I'm a pure technical trader, so I think he used to check his breakouts and then maybe the trends in the market. That's the purpose of the fib. Sorry, that's the purpose of the moving averages.
Only 24 pips away from our TP2, which is going to be that 50% retrace based on that higher time frame. Very likely still, mainly because no kind of major support is being broken at this point. We could also even apply a new fib. What the fuck? Oh god. Okay. All right.
So yes,
That was
him using the Fibonacci tool
yeah.
again.
So
He was trying to use
apply
it
a new
before
fib.
that
We
page
have
flip to another
right
side.
now it's around that 50% area with like a more of a neutral bias. It can continue a steeper retrace from how it actually looks. It's seen that we have a bunch of bullish volume all right here, and plus on the lower time frames, the M15, M5, we're still maintaining that certain kind of trend. Okay, so depending on where this actually closes out, or if it actually respect these levels of support that it's actually trying to actually, bounce off of, we could actually get probably a 78.6 or even an 88.6 retracement. But all that really matters right now is seeing how it closes on that daily time frame. Is the daily time frame going to respect the 61.8 that it's on right now? That's the big thing, because that could determine a lot. It could determine.
Guys, earlier I mentioned 61.8 on the Fibonacci zone, and I mentioned 78.6. Like he's also mentioning it right now. Like, come on, if you know how to do this, you just know how to do it.
Determine also the market showing sellers exhaustion, on that candle on a daily time frame. Or it could fill back in and maintain that bear structure if the H1 time frame maintains this certain kind of trend.
So that's that in the other video. This is another pictorial form of his charts. I'm just trying to show you the strategy, bro. Don't kill yourself. Trying to show you the strategy. So you see moving averages here. This is like a chart from his phone, I'm sure. So we are not really seeing a lot here. So we have the candles. We don't see any zones marked here. So let's just continue. This is a trade that he's open, I'm sure. So let's continue. Good. I like this one. So he's marked up some zones here with these black lines that you can see on here. This side, and this side. So these are his zones on his phone or on his chart. I don't know what platform he uses. I'm sure it's MT4 or something. So these zones have been respected, and then he entered a trade here. One lot sell on US 30. And then it's just perfect. So he's just going by zones and moving averages, and nothing really different, Nothing really different. He just know when the market is going to reverse, and then he just enters the market at that particular juncture or that particular point, and it's beautiful. So as a trader, you have to be sensitive. You have to just look for area of values and just monitor those areas, and then do what market will ask you to do upon seeing a bearish scene or a bullish scene. That is if you want to buy or if you want to sell. So let's go. The same thing kind of seen here. We are seeing moving averages here. Good, 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 good. So this particular trade, he entered a trade upon seeing a double top, which is an M pattern here. So he basically or apparently trades chart patterns. You understand? And this double top chart pattern. This I'm talking about this particular pattern here. This particular pattern here. This is a double top pattern, but it's kind of a decreasing double top. Those of you who are smart, you get what I'm trying to explain here. And then I see a kind of head and shoulder here. So you see that he entered his trades upon the head, which is him seeing the, how do you call it, the double top stuff. You understand, the M pattern stuff, and then he entered his trade upon that. Okay, so that's all. Let's continue, guys. Just make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video. I want your subscription, all right, so that it can motivate me to do more of these videos. Yeah. So on this chart, the same thing, chart patterns, I'm seeing double top, double bottom stuff upon entries, and it's beautiful. So this particular trade, it was upon him seeing this bearish scene. He never entered the trade here. He entered the trade here because now he's confirmed this bearish scene, and he said, okay, now market is about to go down. So he entered one lot, that's three lots here, and then market moved in his favor, moved the stop loss from wherever he placed it to break even here, and then he's letting the market run all the way to the downside, and it's beautiful. So let's continue. Boom. Basically the same things I'm seeing here. 5 lots on a go. This 20 lots, 10 lots. Upon seeing chart patterns, we are talking about chart patterns now, and AUD USD, and we saw a double top. Upon seeing this a double top, a bigger double top, and then when you come here you see another double top in the double top, like this. We went up here, we came down, we went up here, and then we have this rejection upon this candle, which I'm going to say whether it's a shooting star or something like that. Yep. And then he entered the trade there and allowed it to move. Let's go. Boom. Basically the same thing I'm seeing here. This is a double top. Sorry, this is a double bottom, and upon seeing the chart pattern confirmation, 30 lots straight up UJ, and it's beautiful, running in profit, serious one. The same thing, double top, and upon seeing this bearish engulfing, he entered the trades, and it's beautiful. And he has also marked his zones here at 113.003. You yourself, you can check them out on the screen. It's beautiful. Let's go. The same thing basically. The same double bottom. This is an open trade or something. Open trade that is running high. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video. This basically the strategy of cuebanks. Nothing else, nothing new. He's just using this strategy to make hell much in the market, a whole lot of money in the market. Follow your strategy. I don't say you should copy this strategy, but I just want to tell you that he's not doing anything different. You understand? So stick and stay with the strategy. Make sure you follow your strategy, and trust me, you're going to do this thing work. You're going to make this thing work. Trust me on this one. Make sure you share this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. Boom. Closing some live trades, I guess. Some live trades. These are live trades, bro. Mm. Boom. This brings us to the end of this video. Motivational purposes only. And this is the full strategy of cuebanks. I'm out. Make sure you subscribe. Boom, 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 boom.